Welcome. I am marketing expert and business coach Melissa Kellogg-Lewick, and this is the Doing Business Like a Woman podcast, where we are exploring and teaching you how women are reinventing the way business is done and money is made to help you create greater impact and financial freedom, one business at a time. Well, hello, ladies. How are you? I hope you're having a fabulous day. And thank you for being here today. I have a really special episode for you. This is a replay of a live broadcast that I did recently, all around nurturing and how to nurture relationships with your network that creates clients for you. So it is a super actionable and useful training. And it's short. It's like, 23 minutes long or whatever. But I wanted to share it with you in case you missed the live broadcast. So you also have the option to listen to it right here on the podcast. So I hope you enjoy. And it's all being brought to you by my 90-day marketing accelerator, which is open right now for registration. And in there, we spend 90 days beginning in April, just creating marketing momentum for you. And it's an environment where we have group coaching and workshops. I help you develop all of the most important marketing skills. And we have community accountability. I'm also offering private coaching sessions. So you get to work directly with me on the issues that you're facing, and I can really help you to solve those challenges and really get some traction in a very simple, non-complicated way. So if you would love to simplify your marketing, amplify the marketing that you're doing, and make more money this year, this community, this opportunity is for you. So just hop on over to the website, melissamkellogg.com, and all of the details are there. We will also have a link in the show notes so that you can find it there too. And I hope you enjoy this episode and have a fabulous rest of your day. Well, hello, everybody. How are you? So great to see you all. Thank you for being here today. And we're going to talk about marketing and talking about we're going to talk about how we grow our network, the relationships we're building in our network, and grow those into clients. And so thank you for being here. We kind of have cobbled together our live today because my Facebook Live wasn't working, but I think we got it working. So we're going to do our best with what we got. Hello. All right. I'm going to jump right into my presentation here. And I know some of you won't be able to see it, but we'll do our best. But I kind of like this little layout that I have. So it's fun. Okay. Anyway, so what I want to talk about today is that what we started on last week, that our marketing must always include bringing new people into our network and nurturing the ones that are here. And that's how we create a balanced marketing plan. And that's how we're continually bringing new opportunities and new clients into our network. And before I continue, I guess I should introduce myself for those of you that don't know me. My name is Melissa Kellogg-Lewick, and I am the founder and CEO of the Avanti Business Academy for Women. Hello, Annette. And I absolutely love helping women to create financial freedom through entrepreneurship. And it all starts with great marketing and a great mindset with courage and confidence. And that's what I love to help my clients do. So that's why we're here. And this is all being brought to you by my 90-day marketing accelerator. And the doors are open now for that. And it starts in April, goes throughout second quarter. And we do a lot of creating marketing momentum. We do a lot of the work that I'm teaching you throughout this month, but we do it together, right? And so we have a small group sessions. You will also have private one-on-one sessions with me to really create that accountability and that community and a solid marketing plan that's going to help you just create that client pipeline and consistent business coming in and flowing into your business at all times. So that's what we love, and that's what we're here for. And so we're going to dive in now and talk about the second part of this process. So our marketing also always has to include bringing new people in and then nurturing those relationships, right? So we're talking about nurturing today. Last week, we talked about how to bring new people in and continually be bringing new people into your business. And so if you didn't see that, feel free to hop back and watch that when you get a chance. It's on all the social medias. And so you can grab it there. But today we're going to be talking about creating this. This is what I would call a balanced marketing plan. So we have a good number of activities on that left-hand side of new ways we're bringing new people in, like networking, speaking engagements, podcast guesting, having a freebie out there, even Facebook advertising if you want to do paid advertising. Those are all options. And then today we're going to be talking about the nurture activities. And so you always want to be having a balanced marketing plan and have those nurture activities going on as well, because once we bring all these new people in, we want to grow those relationships, right? So all of those folks get to know, like, and trust us and are either wanting to work with us themselves or have a great idea of how they can refer us to their friends and family and other connections. So that's what we want to talk about today. And that some of those activities, these are just examples, not an exhaustive list, but this could include a weekly nurture email. That's something that I do. Maybe you publish a weekly podcast. This is basically some of the things that I do. Or you're posting on social media a few times a week. Maybe it's having coffee chats with people now and again, referral partners, hosting free workshops, webinars, obviously something I do. So these are all nurture activities. So what could that look like for your business, right? And so I love having this balanced marketing plan, right? So we are creating a lot of new people coming in and then nurturing those relationships. Okay, so then what I wanted to talk about, I love this definition of nurture. And this is, I picked the term nurture very intentionally because it's defined as the process of caring for and encouraging the growth or development of someone or something. And so if you think about that in terms of your marketing and the relationships you're building with the folks in your network or in your audience, I just love thinking about the focus on caring, encouraging those in your audience. And so think about how you can consistently be doing that using your marketing. And so we're going to talk about that. Three of the things that these relationships with your network, with your audience need to grow include consistency and frequency and value, right? And so we're going to go through these quickly, and I'm going to define them for you and talk about what they mean. And so I'm going to skip over the slide. Okay. So our relationships need three things to grow. Number one is consistency. And now I know you see me there, so I'm going to change this. I'm in the way of that copy, aren't I? About that. There we go. All right. Relationships need three things to grow. And so if we're thinking about consistency in our marketing, I want you to think about how you can be consistent. And so what I would suggest is pick a cadence that you can maintain. So often I'll have clients, they'll be like, okay, I'm going to post a reel every single day for 30 days. And if that's something you can keep up with, great. But in terms of being consistent, I would encourage you to pick a cadence that is easy, that you can maintain, and you can always build from that. So you don't have to have it like that forever, right? So say, for example, you want to start trying reels. And so you pick a cadence, like I'm going to consistently show up and do reels once a week, and do that, have some success with that, and then you can change it, right? And then ask yourself, what do I need in order to be successful? Like put those things in place, whether it's coming up with a list of ideas, maybe that could be helpful for you, or having the technology pieces that you want, whatever it is, it's going to help you be successful. And in a simple way, like I always am encouraging simplifying and not making these strategies be super complex and hard. Like I have to get the perfect mic and the perfect webcam, and I've got to get a studio set up and lighting. No, like think about let's dial it back and make it simple for ourselves. What do we actually really need, and how can we be successful? And then what also helps me in creating consistency is remembering my why. Like, why am I being consistent? Why do I want to be consistent? And it has to do with that I want to show up. I want to share with my audience, right? I want to serve my audience, and remembering why that's important to me and to the people that I'm serving. And then just decide, right? You can just decide. I am going to post 3 days a week, or I'm going to send an email once a week to nurture my audience. Just decide, and then make a plan and stick to it, even when, right? Even when you don't feel like writing that email, or even when circumstances may be getting in the way and you have to, get a little more creative with making time to get that video done, or whatever it is, right? Like make a commitment. This is for you and your business, for the growth of your business. It's for the service of your audience, the service of your mission. And it's important. Okay. So make a plan and stick to it. So those are some of the suggestions that have always helped me in staying consistent. Now, when we think about frequency, you get to decide how frequent you want to be. Now, I like to think about the relationship that I build with you all, with my audience, like a relationship with a friend, family member, romantic partner. It's like they need to hear from me, right? I need to show up for them regularly in order for this relationship to grow. If I just show up for them, once in a while, they're going to forget about me. And so I know we all have friends maybe that are from childhood or from a very special time that, we can go a year without talking to them and we fall right back into our normal conversation or whatever. But that's not a typical relationship, right? Those are super, super special relationships. So what I'm talking about is thinking about relationships that actually need nurturing. And so if you're wanting to nurture a relationship, say, like I think about with my kids, right? Like if I want to have a great relationship with my kids, I need to show up for them and not just like be an absent mother, except for 1 day a week or something. So think about that with the relationship with your audience. Like, how frequent do you want to show up for them? And you get to decide. So some suggestions I have might be emailing once a week, or social media posting 3 times a week. And you get to make the decision and then stick to it. So, but it does require frequency. And then value. I will talk more about value in our live stream next week, and that's all like intermixed with creating great content. And so I'm going to help you to really get some great ideas for content and how to serve value to your clients. But you can start thinking about that now, and how your audience and your network, your clients define value. What is valuable to them in regards to the work that you're doing? And I like to think about what will delight and benefit them, right? And so I'm always thinking about that for my clients and for you all in my audience. So these are the 3 tenets of our nurturing. We want to have consistency, frequency, and value. And so I'm just going to go over a few suggestions. I know we've been on for almost 15 minutes. I want to be respectful of your time. So I want to just cover some of these ideas around what creates successful nurture. Oh, and I also wanted to give you the link to the 90-day marketing accelerator. So you have that. I'm going to put that in the comments here. And for those of you on Facebook, I'm going to have to put it in the comments later because I don't think I can do it on my small screen right now. So, so what creates successful nurture? So think of your nurture activities, your nurturing marketing activities as a continuation of a conversation. So it's not just you talking about why people should work with you. I mean, yes, you want to make offers, but you also want to be serving them value and thinking about how you can really continue that conversation, that relationship that you're building with them. And you can, if you're posting on social media or an email, you can ask for responses, right? You can invite engagement with your audience. And that is a great way to nurture that, that relationship. And I always recommend having a call to action. And that doesn't always mean buy my stuff, buy my stuff. What that can mean is whatever's the next step in a relationship. For example, someone that watches your reels, for example, since reels get a wider distribution, they are seen by a lot of people that aren't your followers, right? And so, what is one thing that you can invite folks that are brand new to you to do? So, for me, it would be like, come listen to my podcast or download my freebie. And those are some what we call micro conversions, or just teeny tiny steps, first steps for someone to take in creating that or starting to build that relationship. And so for your nurture sequence, it could be, you know, folks that are on your email list, you can invite them to download your freebie or come to a free workshop like this online, right? And so those are great ways to create successful nurtures, to have that call to action. And then I want to encourage you to watch your metrics, like watch kind of the, you know, you have the different steps that people take in their relationship with you. So we know we've got people coming in that are new people, and then we're nurturing them as they go along, right? And so we're going to have metrics all along the way with that, right? Like we're going to have, we can look at the numbers of social media connections that we're creating. We can look at the numbers of people that we're attracting onto our email list. We can look at the numbers of people that read our emails. And so just be watching and making sure that those numbers look healthy. And if you want to know what healthy numbers are, that's something that we work on in the 90-day marketing accelerator, where I can really dig into your business and your marketing, help you understand how to watch those metrics and make sure that you really are nurturing those relationships along, so that as many of those folks that we can will become clients or great referral partners for you. So, and then finally, continually ask yourself what your audience, what your best fit client wants or needs to hear or learn to get better results. And I was just talking with our 90-day marketing accelerator group this morning on our weekly or bi-weekly call. And we were talking about that you have your client here. Let's see, I have to do it in my little screen. So say you have your client here and the result that they want over here, right? And so what are all the things standing in between them, in their way? What are all the things standing in their way from them getting from here all the way over to here to the result that they want? And so how you help them through that journey is how you offer value. And those are all things that you can be including in your nurturing content, in your nurturing marketing activities. So that's what I have for you today, my friends. I wanted to leave with you just a little what would this be called? Like a little report card for you to think about what's going to be your plan for nurturing your audience. So currently, how would you rate your efforts for nurturing your audience? So I know a lot of people will come to me and they will be really great at attracting new people in, and then they do nothing. They don't email their audience. They don't connect with them, on social media or whatever. And so think about for you, like, how would you rate your nurturing activities right now on a scale of 1 to 10? And also, how would you rate the balance of your marketing plan between the new and the nurture, right? The new activities and the nurture activities. How would you rate that? And then maybe make a list of all of your new activities and your nurture activities and see what that balance looks like for you. And then make a list of, or do some brainstorming about what you would like to try. Like, what are some nurturing activities that you would like to try? So maybe you're currently doing email nurturing, but you would like to try doing some more, live trainings like this on social media where you can serve and connect with your network that way, and make some next steps for yourself on that. And then what are your goals? So if you were 10 out of 10 with your nurturing activities, what would that look like? How would you know that you're 10 out of 10? What are some goals or some targets that you want to create for yourself in creating a better marketing plan to nurture your audience? So that's what I want to leave you with today. And I thank you so much, all of you, for being here. Annette, Kim, Jennifer. And I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day and your week. And I will be back here with you live in 2 weeks on March 22nd with our next installment. And it's going to be amazing. It's going to be all about how to create super valuable content that is just that your audience wants to read your emails, read your posts. And it's something that I've worked really hard to do in my own business, and something that I absolutely love doing. So I look forward to seeing you then, and you're so welcome. I'll see you all later. Thank you. Bye. If you like this podcast, then you have got to sign up for my free on-demand video training, Grow Your Sales Doing What You Love, where I teach you in depth my simple process that you can implement right away to harness your mindset and your skills to grow your sales to whatever level you want. So go grab that now. The link is in the show notes, and I'll see you next time.